soundtrack has been remixed and re-released by the Namco game Sound Express Volume 11 album. It has several games called Ridge Racer 2, which is a sequel, Rave Racer in '95, and Ridge Racer Revolution, which was also a separate sequel released in Japan and North America. Now, this being a arcade version of the game being put into disc form for PS1 means that there's a lot. However, this game has very, very cool stuff to it, actually. One, the back. You're now holding the fastest racing game in history. You want to drive fast, really fast? Nothing provides the adrenaline change rush of speed like Ridge Racer. State-of-the-art features, amazing controls, next-standing acceleration, and true to realism makes this the only racing game you'll ever need, ever. And please, always wear that helmet. Fastest racing game you've ever seen on this or any other planet. Killer 3D polygon texture maps, graphics, and unreal car controls. 13 race cars to choose from, each with their own performance capabilities. 8 total track variations with additional mirror races. Now, for now need a soundtrack for speed? Jam the 6 built-in music tracks. Or, a cool feature of this, eject the disc and put in your own CD, because this takes the feature of you can eject it, since it tricks the system by going, well, you put in the disc, right? And now everything that's on there, because it is one track. It is not 8. It is 8 variations of the same track. So you can listen to your own music. After you win each race, right, you unlock the mirrored ones. The 13th race is known as the Devil Car, the fastest car. On winning, the car is unlocked. Wait, hold on. Yeah, you have to win all 3 plus the 4th one, and then you get the mirror ones. Fun. Left. Also, yeah, you have it's a mirror version of the tracks, which means left turns right and right turns left. And no. Also, some special things. You might have noticed that Galaxian plays at the beginning of this game, as shown. If you can play it right and beat the game, 8 additional cars become available. Obviously, however, due to me playing on a PS2, the game loads really fast, making this a very difficult game to not play, but you know. Anyway, Ridge Racer is really good. There's 2 songs on here that I really like: Ridge Racer and Rhythm Shift. Rare Hero is actually kinda good. Feeling Over is alright, but Rotterdam Nation and Speedster I just don't like. And I feel like if I'm gonna jam out, I wanna jam out the Ridge Racer or Rhythm Shift. If not those, then You also might have noticed that while racing, the controls aren't the greatest. Yeah, they aren't the greatest. Which means Not great. I was able to beat the first two, easy and medium. I gave up on hard, and I gave up on time trial. Here's why. So easy, I think, is a little too easy and gives you a false sense of security. Medium immediately kicks you in the balls. Straight up, that's what it does. It does not give you anything. Yes, there's 3 laps, and it's a little harder, but man, does it feel like, God, you have to kind of play a little perfect. I get that it's also the problem of it being an arcade game, being translated over to the PlayStation 1, is for the fact of, damn, this is a arcade game. So, yeah. Meaning that no matter what you do, you are screwed. And here's the other thing, right? So you know how you can change it from automatic to manual? Do you want to do high or time trial? You have to do manual, I feel. And I'm not going to do manual on an arcade game because, oh. So there's 4 courses: beginner, mid-level, high level, and time trial. Well, it actually tells you what car you should be driving for each one, huh? It says car 3 for beginner, car 4 for mid-level, car 2 for high level, and car 12 for time trial. Huh. That's interesting. I beat a beginner and medium with the beginner card. Ain't that crazy? Oh, you step on the... Oh, that's how you drift. That's a funky way to drift, actually. I know it's realistic drifting, but god damn, I would not be able to do that consistently. If you step on the gas while giving the steering wheel a big turn, you start to drift. Which, imagine doing that consistently. Yes, I just read through the manual. Crazy, ain't it? But yeah, that is, as you can tell, Ridge Racer. I spent an hour and 30 playing this. Also, here's my pop off. Oh, let's fucking go! Oh. 2 down. 2 down. Yeah. I popped off at beating medium. Arcade game, by the way. Would I recommend the original Ridge Racer? No. However, if you do want to play an arcade classic, I would say pick it up if you can. It is actually a quite fun game. Beginner's really good. I think medium is a good challenge, and I think time trial I could have done if I wasn't like, man, nah, I don't feel like playing anymore, kind of. That's how I felt after a while. Just like, damn, I do not feel like playing this anymore? Because I was getting frustrated too much. I think that was my problem, you know? Soda. However, why pick up Ridge Racer if I don't like... Oh, actually, I should specify. Why pick up Ridge Racer if... Originally, I was not a fan of racing games. Well, because I'm a dumbass. I am a big fucking dumbass, and yeah. However, I think not this one, but a game later down in the series, which actually is very close. We have one other game to cover before we get to R4, but this game has some semblance of... It's not... It's more arcadey racing than realistic racing, as it tries to advertise. True to road realism, my ass. However, I think this game is definitely a time capsule of its own. I actually own the game. I can take a couple... I'll take a video of it. Crazy. Showing off the game and everything about it. Kids to adults, suitable for all ages. I would not say that. Not with these controls. Oh god, not with these controls. Also, there is a lot of semblance, and I mean this, a lot of semblance with, as you can tell, there is a lot of arcade knowledge in, well, not arcade knowledge, but arcade stuff in this. Like the time limit, you know, that's really arcadey. Of, oh, you only have a set amount of time limit. But anyway, that's basically Ridge Racer. Next one we are going to cover is, well, we either are going to get Ridge Racer Revolution first, or we're gonna get Raid Racer. We'll find out which one I choose to do first. Ridge Racer Revolution did come out first, while... Oh, came out first. Came out after Ridge Racer, but Raid Racer did come out a little later, of course. However, fun. This game, specifically this game, I think, if you want to play it, if you can, you don't need to. It's not the one I would recommend the most out of the series. I should have, since I'm talking about it, right? I've been wanting to make a pseudo tier list of sorts, you could say. You could say, right? Where would I rank Ridge Racer 1 from... You know, I don't like the OS rank and all this other stuff. Let's do 0 out of 10. And you will know what a 0 is. We'll hope we never come across 0 when doing this. I will talk about the loop on the third game. I just have to play through it again and actually not get as frustrated at it. So I will play through the loop in the third again, because it was actually quite fun. But for this game, oh, what would I rank you? You're not a 0. You actually are very fun to play. For its age and what it is, and its notability. Notoriety? That's what it is? Yeah, notoriety. Um, I would give this a solid 5 out of 10. It's a middle of the road game. There's nothing inherently good about it, but the bads aren't really as bad as I can say. It's more of like age complaints with the times of this sure is an arcade game. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this mini autism, or not mini, but decently sized autism for the game Ridge Racer 1. Such a cool idea to be like, hey, put in your own CD and be like, listen to your own music, which I can't do because that would get me copyright claimed. But that is all for now. You'll probably see me again, either autisming about a different game or the next game in the series for Ridge Racer. We'll find out, shall we? Talk to you all later. Blake Starbound signing off.